GameRanx presents the top 10 video game cats of all time. Whether you love them or hate them, cats are here to stay and they will dominate the planet eventually, so here we go. Number 10. Big the Cat was one of Sonic's many friends and made his first appearance in Sonic Adventure. He was also playable in Sonic Chronicles. Unfortunately, nobody really liked this guy, so Team Sonic banned him from all games after 2012. He was big, he was dumb, and he was slow, and he was actually really useless. Why is he on the top 10 video game cats list? I don't know, he's kind of funny looking. Look at him. Look at him. Number 9. The cats from Sims 3 are just like cats in real life. They're a pain in the ass to take care of. The cats came along to Sims 3 after the expansion Sims 3 Pets and brought along their own set of traits and needs just like humans. And as far as cats go, they weren't too bad. They weren't very annoying, but they would puke furballs on the carpet just like real life. Number 8. Bubsy is a cat that also made it on this list that actually kinda sucks. Bubsy's existence is interesting enough though he existed basically as a Mario clone. On the classic consoles, Bubsy was known as a D-list, third-rate action platformer game that was second fiddle to Mario. After Mario broke out to 3D with Super Mario 64, so did Bubsy, and it was deemed one of the worst games of all time. So that's gotta count for something, right? Number 7. Blinks the cat, who I like to call the almighty sweeper of time, is from the game Blinks the Time Sweeper. Blinks was a cool cat who worked at the Time Factory and had a device that allowed him to control time, and it was actually a pretty cool game mechanic for the original Xbox. It was also the first time we got an anthropomorphized, fun cat guy on the original Xbox system. In the game, you play as Blinks and you defeat the Tom Tom game and save the world from falling off of the edge of time. Sounds pretty epic, right? It was. Blinks is a goddamn hero. Number 6. Dusty, the cat from Gravity Rush, looks like the night sky and actually gives the player character Cat with a K the ability to control gravity. Dusty is probably the most mysterious cat on this list, but is also essential to the Gravity Rush gameplay because if you didn't have Dusty with you, you couldn't do the Gravity Rush. Number 5. The Animal Crossing cats are everywhere. They populate your town and they're always in your face and they're always annoying. They're also terrifying looking. Look at them. Look at those eyes.
Deliver us! Finish it! Finish it! Evil!
Just like real cats, I wouldn't trust them farther than I can throw them. Number 4. Cat Monroe from Star Fox 64 is undeniably the coolest female character in Star Fox. A faithful ally of Falco, she always manages to show up in the nick of time and pull a Millennium Falcon and save your ass in a space battle. If I had $1 for every time a cat saved me from a space battle, I wouldn't have any money. What? Number 3. The Khajiit is a race of cat people that populate the Elder Scrolls world. This race of cat people can walk and talk just like humans and is one of the main selectable classes in pretty much all of the Elder Scrolls games. They're fearsome warriors and sometimes they're badass and look scary as hell. One of the best and well-known Khajiits is Maik the Liar, who has been seen in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And he kinda just wanders the landscape talking shit and spouting lies. His name is Maik the Liar, what do you want? He's memorable and he's definitely an Easter egg that fans of Elder Scrolls always look forward to seeing. But he's just like real cats, you can't trust him. Number 2. Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII is a remote-controlled stuffed cat who rides a remote-controlled robot Moogle, who apparently controls this Moogle through a megaphone that he yells at he yells commands at the Moogle. I don't know, it's Final Fantasy. Although Kate Sith can talk and do things regularly, he is remote-controlled. Regardless, riding on top of that thing, he is actually a good party member for Final Fantasy VII, and he looks like a real son of a bitch. Look at him, sitting on top of that thing. He thinks he's cool. Number 1. Meows from Pokemon is the greatest game cat of all time. Now, I guess I'm really thinking about the television show, the Pokemon television show, because that was an anthropomorphized talking Meowth because he's the best. In my mind, the show and the video game are one and the same. Meowth is cool as hell because he taught himself to walk and talk like a human to impress a cat love of his. That didn't really work out for him, so like all cats, he turned to a life of crime. And I'm convinced he's secretly pulling the strings behind a global criminal organization. Yeah, I think Meowth is running a good part of Team Rocket. You really think Jesse and James are making their own decisions? Nope. He kinda sucks in the actual Pokemon video games, but that doesn't matter, and that's why Meowth is the greatest video game cat of all time. This is my list, you know what? Whatever, I do what I want. So those are the greatest video game cats of all time. Guys, I know there are some more out there, so you should definitely let us know in the comments some that we missed, some that you think should be included. And when you're done commenting and chatting with us in the comments, definitely give this video a like because it really helps us out, and subscribe if you haven't already because we do lists like this all the time and some of them are pretty goofy like this. If you're subscribed already or you're just watching this video, you're a fantastic person, and we'll see you next time.